Don't judge me, pig. I know I'm not good at this. Good morning! Welcome to Monotonous Minecraft 83. It's morning in the world, it's morning in real life. I was going to record last night and then I didn't. Today we are going to build, today we're going to attempt to build another, what's the word called? Super smelter. I mentioned before in a few videos back, I'm going to try to do the piston feed tape style of super smelter, since we could do that in Bedrock. My cat is here. First of all, he sneezed on my leg right before I started recording, and now it looks like he has found himself a green bean to eat, play with. It looks like he's really trying to eat it. I may be extra distracted today. Now, if you've watched like Foxy No Tail's Truly Bedrock, or quite frankly a bunch of other of his videos, he does these a lot, and he uses some cool little 4x4 timer thingy. Etho hopper clock works in Bedrock. I'm going to keep using Etho hopper clock. Now, I'm going to build it over here by this farm because I'm just going to build the smelter now and manually fuel it. So I want to stand by a good source of fuel. I ran this last night for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and pretty much the last 5 slots filled out from there. Well, half the cactus, some of this, some of this, some of this, and then all this. So what I figure I could do is, for the time being, actually use the bamboo to smelt the kelp, put that in the blocks, and then use that as fuel for the farm. In the future, what I plan on doing is actually doing the bamboo, pseudo, let's call it quasi zero tick. This isn't zero tick, remember, somehow someone gave a good explanation, I can't remember. Quasi zero tick functionality here, to automatically do bamboo fuel fillers, and because each piece of bamboo takes 4 pieces of bamboo to smelt one thing, my plan is to have 4 fuel inputs for each one item input. So there'll be 1 item input and 4 fuel inputs. So we'll put that in today too, I hope. I haven't actually ever built one of these. I have watched videos on them. I watched one, I think Prowl did not too long ago, where I remember the timings from that, but aside from that, I don't remember much about these. I'm not planning on building the giant loop that Foxy likes to do. That, although I could, it would match nicely with the donut there. I could have put that in the donut. That's what I should have done. I should have planned the donut around a giant loop-based super smelter. Why didn't I think of that? Because I was just thinking, I need to build a giant donut. Now, let me stop this. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've also got my polished diorite for building material, because you know how much I like using that. Skillsman, if you're watching, I appreciate your comment about the anti-iskel, but once again, I beat you to the punch. Sorry, bud. So I'm going to build this. I don't have a lot of, I know I'd want it here. I don't have specific plans in mind, other than something vague, because I know I need it at least a block up so I can get stuff off of it. I don't want it too high up, and I want it too stacked, like going back and forth as opposed to a big loop, so I can reach everything without scaffolding or having to move it around. I found that a lot of times things don't work right. Obviously that was going to happen. I never remember to crouch before I place things. I find a lot of times things break in this game, these builds, these farms, and you have to get in there and figure out what's going on, and I'd rather not have to climb all around. I'd rather make it a little easier myself. Now I've got exactly 24, which means I've already gone out further than I want it. Okay, now let's review how forget to crouch. Let's not review that. Let's review of how many times in the past I have said I can't build and talk at the same time. I can't build and talk at the same time. So give me just a couple of minutes to put these in place. We'll come back. Plus, I think I got too few of them. Do I not know how to count? Just give me a minute, all right? Okay, forget the minutes. These guys are everywhere. Whoops. Come on, man. And then remember, you gotta drink your milk. Now, most of the patrols that spawn in are just like that. They're just two dudes. I don't know why they're just two dudes. Why am I not collecting this yummy, yummy XP? Ooh, milk. Alright. Let me get some milk, sleep for the night, put my furnaces down, and then we'll jump back in. Lovely. Now I've got, I'm fairly certain, yeah, 24. Hold on, I can center this up. Now that I've got 24 furnaces in place, here comes the fun part. Okay, so this, I want to say, needs to be not there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but pistons can't go up if they're not facing up. That's going to be off kilter by one. Like when it's done, it'll actually be offset. Which means I probably should have built it offset. Especially since... Wow, really, game? I thought that the placement got better when when we went to Bedrock. Block, like, piston placement on the Legacy console was different from either Java or Bedrock, and it was terrible. I don't want it back. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to offset it like that. And the reason we're going to offset it like that is that way it kind of centers this farm onto this farm. Might as well line them up when I can. So this will go up. There'll be another one here. This isn't what I choose. Okay. This is the part of the time where I realize I should have thought ahead, done things differently, and now I'm paying the price. It's fine. It's fine. We can work around these issues. Okay. That pushes up. These pushes all of these over. There's no way I'm getting that one there. I mean, there is. I'll just have to climb up and do it, but that'll push that over. Oh, hey. I can do this. Ha-ha. Right? What am I doing? I'm doing this and this. One of these. Okay, that was too high. Just let me walk through back the thing. That looks right, right? Push up. Push over. That's wrong. It needed to be here. Alright. No problem. One problem. Oh, I won't need to break any more pistons. It'll be fine. Why does an axe break a piston quicker than a pickaxe? It's mostly stone. Alright, so now we just need to power these things in such a way that won't interfere with outgoing or incoming hoppers. So cool. That seems totally doable. I'm lying. Now for input, I made a mistake on the other super smelter that my input for fuel and for smeltable items are on different ends of the big loop. Now that's an open-ended loop, so it goes back and forth. This loop's around, so it should be less of an issue. But I'm still thinking I'm going to put input for fuel on top and items on the bottom. Just to separate them in my mind. because we all know my mind doesn't always work the best. I want to do 2 and try to speed things up because we know hoppers can be slow. I kind of want double input for each one. So we'll have a double chest here that gets fed in from... We got a double chest there that feeds in from some cool thing that we put in. It may just be the cool thing is a double chest that we can open through this gap. This is proof of concept. If you build, if this works and you build it yourself, you know, as always, make it better. And then we've got 12, 4, so we can do, can we do gaps? I can't. Okay, here's the thing. Let's put input there, fuel, fuel, fuel. Oh, look at that. That wasn't even planned for. Now I'm just trying to figure out if any signal going to this hopper or this piston is going to screw up this hopper. With my luck, yes. And if that's the case, we can put these all together. It doesn't really matter. I want to keep them separated to make it kind of easier to work around everything. If that doesn't work that way, that's fine. But let's just hope it does for now. I forgot chests. Wait, I do have chest. And it's magically, suddenly, instantly raining. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Why did I choose that arbitrary spot? I don't know, it was arbitrary. Okay. But now that I've chosen... This is a real peach. Now that I've chosen it, I can choose a center point for the hopper. You know, get some symmetry on the back side, except for these are not symmetrical at all. Whatever. Now, do I need... I feel like I should do both. Which means I end up with... hold on. Nope. Let's change this up a bit. For some reason, I want to add symmetry to this build, even though I rarely care. So, dun dun, dun dun. The real reason, I mean, if it comes to me, the symmetry is nice, of course, but like I said before, hoppers are slow. I want to get stuff in and I want to get stuff out. Of course, with this much stuff going out, and that stuff should come out faster, but we don't know. Literally, no idea. Okay, so now I want to power these pistons at different times without powering this. So this will be a generally good spot for the timer, but we won't do that. I'm going to follow Mumbo's advice. I brought a lever. So I know I need repeaters. I know I'm going to need building blocks. So a repeater goes there. Can I... Is it okay to do it that way? It's probably okay to do it that way, right? Yeah, it's okay to do it that way. There. Is it okay to do it that way? I'm going to find a whole lot of problems with what I'm doing, aren't I? I mean, I can't do it on the side from there. I don't think I should do it on the side from here, quite frankly. I think I should still do it on the back side. The butt, if you will. Even if you won't. Wrong direction. Okay, so in theory, cool. Cool. Okay, so I've got this as 2, 4, 6, and 8. And now my flame bow is going to be very much not as effective. But hey, look, I got more than just the normal amount. At what point do I just go in there with a sword and be like, ham bone? Yeah, I kind of prefer standing out from a distance, setting them in a fire. God, these things suck. Give me that. Alright. Drink my dang milk. Find a cow and milk it again. What about my cows? There's a cow over here. Put up the stupid banner and I'll be right back. Okay, so if I don't want to put a repeater in the middle here and screw everything up, my timer needs to be closer to here. Which means input we know is going to be there, and if I need to put it in from somewhere else, it can go off to that direction or above. These can come in, fuel can come in from anywhere. Actually, fuel will probably be from above eventually. We know this. Input will probably stay there. Let's put those in. There is no reason not to plan ahead when doing these things. Anyone want to lay bets? I need a button there. I also need to reverse my timings. I mean, come on, people. This is short. Those are long. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm basing this based on Prowl's video I kind of half watched a week ago, and he did it the other way. Don't judge me, pig. I know I'm not good at this. Okay, once I took a second to step back and think about what I was trying to do here, I realized I was being stupid. Hold on. I know that's surprising. Possibly for anyone who hasn't watched any of my videos ever, including the earlier part of this one already. So let's talk about timings and setups and how we're doing things here. I've got this set up in such a way that I want this one to move up at the same time I want this one to move down. Likewise for shifting left and right. What does that tell you? I need 2 timings, not 4. I really have no idea how Prowl did his. He had a bunch more complicated stuff built in. It was really cool. I'll include a link in the description to him and the one I can think of for Foxy No Tail. They're both neat videos, but this is how I'm doing it. And yes, usually that's just the wrong way. Anyway, so what we got... Oh, also I was using repeaters wrong like I always do. You actually have to feed into them. You can't just do it from below. I make that mistake literally every time I'm using repeaters on a build, that I'm not just copying directly. So there's that. So right now, if I push the button and stand, how far back can I be? So if I push the button, you can see that stuff moved. We're back in the same spot. Neat. Oh my god. Again? Seriously, Mojang. Where's that thing where I suggest things to the developers because they obviously don't know their own jobs? Where's also the thing where I submit a change to my own fingers and thumbs so I can shoot better? Oh, you got me. You got me, pal. You got me. Oh wait, no, you're dead. I win. I win in the end. Well, the good news is, I guess my tools aren't losing losing a bunch of durability here. Regaining it back. Oh, every time. So as the sun goes down on this day, guess what I was trying to say is, I'm going to throw a timer in here off screen because I'm terrible at building them, even though I've done it a bunch of times. times. Yeah. Alright, I figured it out. Quickly before I show you the non-mess here. Dad! Another one! Man, they run fast. Alright. Anyway, what I was about to say, but when I was so rudely interrupted, is the timings of these. I've got this set to the ups and downs set to 1, and the lefts and rights set to 3. Just a 2-second delay. Okay, standard Etho hopper clock. I was very confused because I've got 2 styles over there. I just pointed at the back of furnaces. This is the one which you already have slime blocks, because this uses sticky pistons. The one I couldn't figure out that had the pulse extender was the one when you don't have sticky pistons, because I built that one for the pumpkin and melon farm so early on in this world I hadn't found any slime yet. So anyway, this does work. I need to change the timings a little bit. I've got let's see, 4 and 4, so I've got 8 blocks in there to go back and forth. They feed into the same spot as my button was. I tried having 2 repeaters just coming straight off. Boy, that did not work. So let me turn this on. We can see it in action. Like I said, it is slow, but it is working. We'll load this completely up with fuel. Then we'll throw in our kelp to get some stuff burning through there. Nothing's coming out, is it? We've got weird problems over the other one. And let's see this sucker in action. Here, let's turn it on first. And then we'll do it from the front and it'll look cool. As it doesn't go in and fire. Why is it not going in? It's because they're moving. No, it can't be because they're moving. The whole point of this is because they're moving. You can burn kelp, right? Well, what the heck, man? Has to be on top, doesn't it? Okay, get out of the way, kitty. It's the other one this time. Okay, so when you actually put the hoppers where they belong, it works great. Oh, and as slow as that is, I like our dump system. I might have to try to make that quicker. I don't know how. Maybe put more of these in. Yeah, so I guess speeding up a little bit might work. Ooh, it's kind of nice at night. I was looking around earlier when I was playing here at night. I almost slept and I didn't. This is a really cool effect. The flat world, the torches everywhere. You know that it's flat. You get a nice little bright light, but you still don't have the light pollution as you would in real life. You can still see the sky clearly. So that's nice. So yeah, I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised this worked as well as it did. I'm already out of fuel for there, that's fine. This was, like I said, based on watching a few videos a while ago and just trying to figure stuff out, which I'm trying to do more and more often lately. I'm glad to see it's worked out the last couple of times. Well, yeah, that's good. I like it. I'm surprised. Alright, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to everyone later.